All right, we are really in crunch time now. I cannot imagine like the pressure and the checklist and the to-do list of what Frontier's going through right now, rolling into Wednesday, with 6 days to go, 7 days to go right now, but probably six by the time you guys are watching this. I just there's so much that's going to be happening next week. It's really quite unfathomable once we think of the thousands and thousands of people that are going to be logging in and jumping on the servers, and you know the thousands of animals that are going to be placed down within the first few hours. The just the marketplace, and having to worry about how's the server going to hold up as far as all of that goes. Like I said, it's quite mind-boggling just to think all that is going on right now, probably behind the scenes that we'll never know about. But hopefully it's like a controlled kind of constructive panic. Hopefully it's not like oh my God, this isn't going to this is going to cause us major issues type panicking. I'm sure there'll be quite a large day one patch, probably a couple hours after the game comes out, because that's just kind of how these go. But so thankful we're in an age where that stuff can be rectified so quickly, and you don't have to wait typically for long fixes to happen. To be able to enjoy the game, particularly casual players that really need to they need something to hook them quick, and they need that stability. Because a lot of us, probably even a lot of you that are listening to this, we know how these things go. So I think we're a little more in tune to be a little more patient, a little more mature, to let Frontier kind of work through these opening issues that are inevitably just happen with these games. But the real stick is getting the non niche players, get them in and get them a smooth experience, building zoos quickly, getting animals birthed quickly, stuff like that, and definitely turning them away from only playing it for like 30 minutes and then wanting refunds. We definitely, I think, it benefits all of us as far as the success of the game goes, because the more successful it is, the more longevity players like us, like we have, to keep the game developed longer. It's just I think the masses definitely have to be accounted for. So if the masses do well, this game picks up well. It's going to be tough, because it's not a multi-platform release. So we're talking PC exclusive. We're probably not talking the numbers that Jurassic World Evolution has been privy to, just with the all the platforms. But I think we can, as far as the content of this game goes, and the rich plethora of players out there that have been dreaming of this game. This is just like we back in our Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 days, and with the horrible letdown of Roller Coaster Tycoon World, here comes our knight in shining armor, Planet Coaster, to essentially give us all hope again, and it's taken us on this big 3-year journey. That's exactly what these Zoo Tycoon players are about to experience. They do not have a clue how awesome this is going to be for them and their genre and their niche that they've been clamoring for, like we have already experienced, as far as our coaster simulation goes. Seems like to me, very, very knowledgeable fan base. Just like with my coaster guys, these zoo people are hardcore, playing with mods, playing the last 10, 15 years on the Zoo Tycoon series. Like I said, very knowledgeable, very, very head in the game, ready for a spiritual successor, that's about to happen. So, not to get too philosophical on you guys, but Frontier, I think they have an enormous amount of pressure on their shoulders, just for the simple fact that they are not in the business of making games that only get played for 30 minutes and you never touch them again. Frontier makes generational type games. They make games that you play years and years and years from now. Quite a bit of pressure, I'd suspect. Very, very immense pressure, just to get this right. A lot of people are counting on this, like we mentioned about the being the spiritual successor of of their Zoo Tycoon childhoods, essentially. And a lot of people are going to tie that in with this game. And, if that, like I said, if that is not pressure, turn on that nostalgia tab, that childhood tab. That is, like I said, they've got some high bars to set here. But, too, I think it's that's what they're in it for. These guys and girls with Frontier, they are gamers through and through. Like I interact with them on Twitter. Some of them you'd never even know that they work for Frontier. You just kind of connect the dots, or sometimes you'll see in their bio that they'll put graphics artist or VFX artist, whatever. But they seem like a really chill, really cool studio. And I definitely think their head's in the right place as far as trying to push us out the best product that they can. Just knowing how seriously we take these games. It's going to be dissected. You're going to have retractors. You're going to have people that, that have a gripe, have a bone to pick. That's just with every game. Nothing's new to that. I do like when people bring fresh arguments to design aspects. That excites me. Trolling and just talking down the game, that just doesn't do it for me. I like to hear constructive feedback and just open my mind up to different points of view, and then maybe I'll be like, well, you know what? Dude has a point. Maybe they do need to check this out and fix this. But, I think we are going to be absolutely overwhelmed with the options, especially once we get into sandbox mode, once the DLCs start rolling out, the free updates. Frontier's big on the free updates to accompany the DLCs. They just do it the right way, man. It's just, I really think we're in for a treat. 7 days to go. I just don't want to, be like, oh my God, I'm so hyped. This is going to be awesome. And, that's all I leave you with. I really want you guys to let me know down below, just how you're feeling with a week to go. What are your thoughts? What do you think you're going to try first? What interests you the most? If you've got a taste within the beta, or just watching us, what are some of your most pressing issues, and what do you want to see come out of this game to really make you think you got a bang for your buck, or really your money was worth the time you're going to put into this game? Like I've told people before, I was talking to Drew and Jonty and a couple other people, Mike, John, Mass Bandit. This is one of those games that we're going to be involved in for years. This is going to be a part of our lives, even leaving Planet Coaster behind. I'm sure there somewhere in the middle of the Planet Zoo cycle we'll eventually most likely hear about a Planet Coaster 2. It's like I've told a lot of people, it's such an exciting time to be a gamer, to be in this genre. People have so many hobbies. People have college football, they have makeup, they have just regular sports. You've got cosplay, you've got Renaissance fairs. There are so many little corners of hobbies and things that, just interest us as humans. And I just think with our little hobby here, being gamers, this is something that we pick up on and brings us joy. 2019, 2020, what an exciting time to be here and consuming this type of content for a hobby that we really, really enjoy. I know some of you guys probably aren't into cars or theme parks but you might really be into animals and zoos and I think that is just that is so neat that this collective hobby that we have here can bring so many of us together. Like, because if you look down on my spectrum, as far as places go, you've got United States, Belgium, the Netherlands, Germany, Thailand, Japan, India. People literally from all over the world tune in to watch me, some dude living in the middle of Tennessee, build imaginary zoos and theme parks and talk about theme parks. And I can connect with people in the middle of Mumbai or the middle of Amsterdam or on a little outskirt city in, Northern Ireland. It is really, really incredible the audience we're able to reach with these games. And if you're wanting me to be hyped, that is what I'm really hyped for, is just this game connecting even more people and bringing us to that, that core common camaraderie of this hobby that we share. Really, really cool stuff. Really interests me. And I think we are going to have a ton of fun. I have got a ton of ideas. Drew was talking about, Drew was telling me some of his ideas to get series started and stuff. I think, as far as Planet Zoo goes, I think we just need to jump in and maybe start us a little zoo, just like we did with Wilderness Springs or, all the little side parks that I've started. I think maybe we just jump in, get us a park going. Of course, it'll be in sandbox mode, so it'll be unlimited funds. We'll have all the animals unlocked, all the scenery unlocked, and we will really kind of crack our knuckles and jump into this. And maybe we can have some little spin-off series. Remember how I said I want to get more blueprints on the workshop this time, over Planet Coaster, kind of where I held them until the series were over. I think this time I want to get that out there to you guys so you can start putting them in your parks. And we will do more periodic updates with the parks, like I did with the Planet Safari Park and Planet Coaster. Remember how I did like the April update, put it on the workshop, August update, July, September update, and let you guys really follow along in real time. Kind of like, instead of me just keeping the park to myself, really let you guys jump in. I think it really help drive engagement and help you guys really kind of feel a part of this design process when you can get in and get those camera angles that I'm not showing you. I think that is one big tweak when people ask me what I'm going to do different with Planet Zoo over Planet Coaster. I think that essentially involving you guys more within the project as it's ongoing, instead of you just seeing the cinematics and the time lapses, that sort of thing. Really want to get you guys more hands-on with these builds. But guys, I've yapped on long enough. Maybe we'll do another one of these rambling videos once we get a little bit closer. We've got a week to go. They are, it is all hands on deck. They are firing on all cylinders. And I am ready to get this rolling. So anyways, guys, I'm S.Dan Wolf. Don't forget to leave your thoughts down below on all this stuff and what I've been yapping on about. And don't forget to smash that like button if you end up enjoying this video. That helps with engagement. And the comments help with engagement, pushes it out to more people, helps with that, with reach is what YouTube is big on right now, pushing the reach out to people's home pages. So the commenting and the thumbs up and stuff helps with that. And that's all I got right now, guys. I'll keep you updated if I hear any more news. Got a really interesting dev journal out right now where they ask some of the actual developers what some of their favorite things are with the game. So really, really neat journal. So go check that out. And guys, I'll check in with you later on this week, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you. See you guys. I'm